Salutations, friends, and welcome back to my channel. You might know this gentleman right here. This is Sebastian from Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. So excited to finally get to meet you.
Thank you. Lovely. Yes, it's been great.
It's been wonderful. We've been in Dallas. It's been super fun.
Super hot.
Yeah, no, it's been...
humid.
But it's been really, really fun. So we actually got together and we were like, we should review something. And something I hadn't reviewed on my channel and I thought would be great for us to review, and you did too, was Gabrielle from Chanel. I have a bottle of this. He has a bottle of this. We're definitely going to go into this fragrance. And you guys know that I wasn't super excited about this in the beginning and I did buy it. So I'm going to talk to you guys about what I love about it. But I am going to tell you guys why you should probably test this first and not just randomly just buy it because it's a new Chanel release. So if you're interested in that, definitely keep watching. Sebastian's channel info below. Definitely check him out. Go subscribe. Say hello. Links and all that will be down below. So let's get into the notes of this fragrance, and then we'll talk about if it's good or not. Because I feel like with this fragrance, it had a lot of expectation.
Anticipation and expectation.
And so I think people were super excited, and then we're kind of like, eh?
Fell flat?
Yeah. So the top notes in this are mandarin and grapefruit and black currant. At the heart we have tuberose, ylang-ylang, jasmine, and orange blossom. And at the base we have sandalwood and musk. So what do you think? I want to hear what you think first, and I'll tell you guys what I think, because I feel like we have very real feelings with this.
Yes, we do. We definitely do. First of all, the associates at all the stores that I've been going to are telling me that this has been flying off the shelves. Now, I don't know who's buying this fragrance.
I mean,
we are.
But, I mean, we kind of have to because we're reviewing it.
Yeah, exactly. But to me, it's not the Chanel I know, first off. It's very young to me, and I think we were talking about this earlier. It's targeted to the younger generation, the millennials, perhaps.
Yeah.
People that, I don't know, for me, I think that people are not that into the heavy, really, really awesome fragrances of yesteryear. I think people want light, easy, and they don't want to turn off anybody around them either. So I think that's basically what we got with this.
But I also feel like with this fragrance is that they were trying to be youthful, but they were being juvenile in some ways. And if you're going to go that route, you have to be groundbreaking, you have to be inspiring. And as much as I actually like this fragrance, because I did end up purchasing a bottle of it, the thing is there's nothing about this fragrance that you haven't smelled before.
It's been done before.
Right, and since everyone was really excited for a brand new fragrance from Chanel, not a flanker de chance, not a flanker de number 5, I think there was a lot of expectations with this fragrance, and I mean the very provocative, what's the word I'm saying, with Kristin Stewart, and she's definitely someone that I see as being a little bit more androgynous and a little bit more powerful. This just kind of feels like, what were you
thinking?
Yeah.
Do you think, I was talking to somebody about this, and they were mentioning, and we were talking about that, we were agreeing that it was a focus group created fragrance.
I feel like this is a nose or a group of people that were like, what does my teenage daughter want to smell like? Let's do it for her. Rather than thinking about smartly, what do people want in a youthful fragrance? Because you can create something for a younger generation, or for almost introductory for people who maybe think of Chanel as the fragrances that their mothers or grandmas wore, and to get them into the brand while not sacrificing the integrity of what you've built your entire life on.
So, I was going to say, if it's a focus group created perfume, why would they put, I mean, if I was a perfumer, why would I want my name credited to the creation of this perfume? It's Jacques Pol's, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so why would, I mean, like, if it's focus group created, if like people said what it should smell like, take out this note, add this note, blah, 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 why would they even credit a perfumer for this? Because
advertising for hype. I feel like a lot of people are really falling in love with fragrance again. And I mean, if you're part of the community.
Thanks to us.
Yes, no. If you're part of the community and you've been part of the Facebook groups and the forums, you know, we've been a part of this and at least been I mean, I've been like a lurker and a reader for like ever. And when I worked in the fragrance industry, I always noticed that there was a time where people didn't want to purchase. It was kind of like, not taboo, but it was like the hype of a signature scent and not so much like exploring and expressing themselves. They're trying to get people into the door of collecting fragrances and really appreciating lines, because I feel like if you fall in love with a line you blindly buy, and from the marketing and you want the random buyers, and I feel like this flying off the shelf is probably people who didn't even sample it. So I feel like with this, like you said, focus group, not very inspired, but still there's something about this that I like. But
I don't hate it.
It's the nice thing about this fragrance is I wasn't going to buy this. I went and was getting at a salon at Ulta, and I sprayed this on because I wasn't wearing anything. And I kept smelling my wrist. And I was like, you know what? I really like this fragrance. But it took me like 6 to 7 times to wear this to decide I wanted it. Because it was something fresh, it was something light, and it works really good in humidity. But this could easily not be Chanel.
Could you put the name Armoff on here?
You could put like body spray, like I don't know, something from the Body Shop. Actually, no, I really like Body Shop fragrances, like Bed Bath & Beyond. I like to use them because they have the gimmicky body sprays that come out. And this kind of smells like something that you'd buy in the sale rack. But I like it, and I collect Chanel, so I was like, I will add this to my collection, but it's definitely not above criticism.
What do you think of the bottle? Because I think the bottle is the best thing about it. I love the bottle. Yeah, the bottle is gorgeous.
Bottle's gorgeous. I love just kind of like, I don't know if you guys can see, but it kind of like goes in.
I've also read that the glass is very thin in this bottle, so don't drop it because it's going to crack.
I'm going to drop it. Actually, I was surprised it survived in my luggage. And I'm very proud of it and myself.
Survived in my luggage. Inside it's like similar to the Low. It came in this like styrofoamy kind of a pack.
I love that. If you see, it's kind of like...
It's like a little coffin thingy.
I love that.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think that's more exciting than the juice. That's sad when the inside of the box is more exciting than the juice.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Now, I think that if this was a flanker to Chance, I think that if this was a flanker to maybe even Chanel No. 5, if they kind of added some of that DNA to it, this could definitely be like a little heavier loop. But I don't think that this is something super special as a new fragrance from Chanel. And that's what I think.
Yeah.
But it's still...
I agree. I totally agree.
I think as a Chanel, as a Change flanker, this would be amazing. I'd be like, yes, I see what you're doing.
Probably I will give mine to my mom. And since she loves heavy fragrances, she'll be like, what is this? It doesn't last that long.
Now this does. The weird thing about this fragrance is it has the sandalwood, it has the musk. But on my skin, that mandarin, just after 20 minutes, it's so strong. And usually that's one of the first notes to go on my skin. I'm just like, I don't know. Can you pick it up?
Yeah.
A little musky and mandarin.
Yeah, it is a little musky.
You don't get
it. It smells good on you, actually.
I think that's what I got.
What do you think? The Chanel DNA is not in here, or do you pick it up?
I don't pick it up. And if you guys don't know, when we're talking about DNA, we're not talking about the DNA of Chanel, like, you know, flanker, and, you know, it's kind of like what you expect from a Chanel fragrance when you purchase it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like number 18 isn't a Chanel fragrance to my head. It just doesn't feel like a Chanel fragrance. It doesn't perform like a Chanel fragrance, but I love it. And this one, I definitely agree with. It doesn't feel like a Chanel fragrance. It doesn't feel like a youthful version of a Chanel fragrance. It feels like, what does my teenage daughter want to wear? Who doesn't like perfume? You know, and I feel like they kind of were uninspired and dropped the ball on this one.
That's a bummer. Well,
thank you for having me.
No, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
I know a lot of you guys like this perfume, and I do wear it a lot, and I think we share it on our Instagram a bunch. It is really easy to wear and really beautiful, but it is definitely not above criticism. So I would love to know what you guys think of this fragrance. If you were disappointed, if you really love it, maybe we're too harsh, definitely let me know in the comments section below. Again, I will have Sebastian's channel on all that information linked below. Make sure to go subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, guys, I will see you next time. Bye.
Au revoir.